Hello and welcome to episode 17 of The Fellow Traveller. We're here at Livorno and we're now in Serie A after getting promoted and winning the Serie B last season. I've got off to a great start in the Serie A. We beat Pescara 2-1 in the Cup, but it was a really close fought game. A lot of disappointing performances in there as well. Rested a few players though because it's quite a busy schedule at the beginning, but we beat Sampdoria in the league and they're kind of meant to finish 15th predicted, so the kind of team that would be nice to beat because of the relegation spots. We drew with Atalanta, which was crazy, and we were very lucky. We scored in the 96th minute as well. Snatched it from them and they were all over us, so we were very lucky to take that. And we smashed Bologna 3-0. I don't know how the hell that happened. Let me have a look how Bologna are predicted. I forgot to check that. Bologna are mid-table, 11th, so that's Sampdoria 16th. So yeah, that's quite a result, the Bologna one especially, but Atalanta as all draws got to go to finish 6th. Quick summary of transfers. So we brought in loads of players, mostly centre-backs. I spent 4 million on this guy, Noam Picard, who is like not incredible now. He's got some really good stats, like his work rate, his passing, his stamina, his balance, they're all in the green. But he's 17 and he's 18 in a few months. But for 4 million, I think he's going to be a world-class player, this guy. So I think we'll sell him for a lot more than 4 million in a few years. Or he'll form the backbone of the rest of the team. He plays like 3 different positions. I'm mostly playing him at right wing-back because we play quite an aggressive wing-back formation. But I could easily see him moving in centre midfield, especially because we've got a bit of an injury crisis or apart from at centre midfield right now. But he's currently injured, but only for another day. So he was the big one. Krapikas, this goalkeeper from Spezia. I don't know how the hell he was still at Spezia. He'd been in the Serie B for 2 seasons. He didn't play that well either, but by his stats you can tell he's just quite good. He's not particularly good at sweeper keeper, but he's fine at that, maybe better than the previous keeper. And he's not as old as the previous keeper. Crociata as well. Solid centre midfielder, like a lower Serie A player. He was at Lazio last season. And he got some stick. And also there's a weird thing where I loaned him and then had to buy him, but got a cheaper deal because of the loan. But it ended up not being that much of a deal. So I didn't really game any systems or anything. But yeah, and he's played 16 games for Crotone in the Serie A in 2020-2021. And I think he got relegated that season. And that was a few years ago. And now he's in his mid-20s. So hoping that he'll fit in nicely. But this guy Mohamed Zerouala, actually I just put in the bench because we're a bit desperate in his position, but mostly just like a young player with some potential that I get for very cheap. The other potential first team players I put on free were Casata. Again, he's a centre midfielder, not playing on the left. Similar to Crociata, but not expensive. Dankowski's my cover right back or cover right wing back. Solid, but nothing to write home about. Dimitri Lavalley. I'm not sure yet if he's first team or backup, but he's quite a good passer of the ball for a centre back, so he might sneak his way in. But he also plays left back, so he's good cover there. And I loaned this guy Felipe Sampaio, or Sampaio probably. He's good. I think he's probably one of our best centre backs. And I loaned this guy. Actually, I'll get to Pepetti in a second. I loaned Perotti from Argentina. He's a solid third choice striker because we have a better striker coming in January. I needed someone to kind of add cover for now. We got Pepetti on loan from Paris Saint-Germain because they beat us to the signing, but another season probably being Livorno's best centre back. Although his stats aren't incredible, but he's just like technically good, but really good in the air. I don't know how good he was. 17 jumping reach and 15 heading. 14 strength as well, high determination. He's still only 21. He's a hell of a sign for, I mean, maybe not Paris Saint-Germain, but like any team in the top 10 of any league, the top 5 leagues. Yeah, those are our ins. Big sales. Not really. I mean, Scissors and Bass kind of fell out of me, but Scissors was kind of a future prospect, but I didn't think he was going to cut it. So I think he was solid for the Serie B, but the Serie A is not going to work out. And just a lot of kind of clearing out. Just like the chaff and a few loans. Yeah, got a decent amount of money for Lothar, which was nice as well. I think, yeah, that's it. Quick look. I feel like our finances are doing quite well. They're significantly up since during the Serie A because of the TV money. And I think after one season here, we can push on more. We'll have more money next season. They were a bit stingy this season. The original budget was 5 million, but I think the wage budget was quite brutal. And so I had to wait to get the money. I've just remembered there's the other guy I wanted to show. Sander Hoff. I had my eye on this guy for a while. Norwegian player that they were telling me they wanted like £1 million for. I didn't have £1 million in the Serie B, obviously. In the Serie A, I thought we were going to spend it, and then I realised his contract was going to expire. So I'm getting him on a free, but not until January, because in Norway the contracts were until the end of the year, January 1st to December 31st. He's interestingly not a great finisher, finishing 10 and composure 12. Maybe that could improve. He's only 17, for Christ's sake. But he's got such good passing skill. I think he's probably going to be more of the player that plays behind Panico. When we have two up front. No, we don't have two up front. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do. Maybe he's going to be an inside forward. He's not a great dribbler either. He's a weird player, but I think he has a hell of a lot of potential. So I don't think he's a target man. I hope he's not a target man. They normally fuck with a bit. Oh, he kind of is. Yeah, he's got 15 heading, jumping reach, and strength. So he's kind of a target man, and I tend to hate them. He's not very quick either. Maybe he's a bad purchase from our tactical formation, but I think that we can mould him a bit to fit, and he's such a good long-term prospect that I think we have to stay with him. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, like, we've got Lazio next. That was why I waited for... I played the first few games, so I thought we did Lazio first. So obviously Lazio, if anyone doesn't know, they're famously quite a right-wing club in Italy. A lot of fascist fans, a lot of horrible chants. And so I thought best to play that game first. It's not just that as well. I think actually on the game they're a rival of Livorno, which I think I mentioned in like the first video. But yeah, they're a fierce rival. Lazio and Pisa are the only fierce rivals. We're never in the same league as Pisa, I don't think. But either way, it's really nice to have that because it's not just this fake rivalry I've created. Or I guess real rivalry in real life, but not in the game. It's actually represented in the game. Oof, Bongiovanni's not taken to the Serie A as much as I would like. Those were his two Serie A games. That's his cup game against Pescara in Serie B. Yeah, I'm going to play Campazano actually. Fell out of a lot of players. A lot of players wanted better contracts. I didn't have the money for them. I gave Panico a better contract. And I think Bonini maybe as well, because I don't want to piss them off. And Bagnoli as well, because he was on quite a small amount of money. Maybe Vitic as well. But I couldn't give money to Campazano. I couldn't give money to Basque, so he fell out. And also maybe a few other players. Yeah, let's do it. And Zeroual's on the bench because we're kind of desperate for centre midfielders. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, Giuseppe Panico is currently top goal scorer in the league. Yeah, let's try and motivate him. Yeah, big rival game. They're on good form. They've still got Immobile, Serbia as well. That's Ari. We're playing 4-2-3-1 now temporarily. I don't really love it, but I can't really fill all the roles. And Milanaitov, who plays on the right wing, is getting a lot of buzz from a lot of big teams. Someone very nearly took him off me for $1 million in the summer. I accepted it, and he didn't accept the contract. That's a lot of attempted shots. Yeah, I do not. I think I want to be cautious in this game. I don't think we're going to do well against Lazio. I think they should be beating us, but I mean, Atalanta should have beat us. Let's go balanced. No, let's go counter. I can see them finally getting together, getting some attacks together. Ooh, good save, good save. Oh, that is a good pass. No, it isn't. Nearly a good pass. But yeah, in Itov, I kind of fancy selling him because he doesn't fit excellently. Oh shit! There's the goal. Yeah. He doesn't fit excellently into. He fits excellently into this formation, but I don't play it as much anymore. So maybe I shouldn't sell him, but I should think about if I want to keep him because maybe is it Lavallee? No, it's Sidibe. I should have pressed him more there. He's not a very good defensive player, Sidibe. Good catch. Krapikas has already got 7. It's 12th minute and he's already got a 7 average rating. I mean, that was not a very good pass. I don't know how he's getting that 7. Oh, they pulled us out then. That was masterful. Good save, Krapikas. It's an unfortunate name, Krapikas. I thought it was Marcus Edwards. Isn't he some weird Tottenham wonder kid who didn't quite make it? And they sold him this season or last season. Oh, good clearance. Christ, straight to Panico. Yeah, this formation doesn't work as well because Panico, he's kind of plays much better as 1 and a 2-man attack. And I think generally one of the problems I've always had with this formation, oh, good save. Oh my god. Is that it really relies on. Oh, what the fuck happened there? I looked away for a second. Sinking without a trace. I think Krapikas had an absolute nightmare then. Did he throw the ball to Immobile? Oh no, Benini kicked it. Oh my god. Kicked it into Immobile and it went in. Mother of God. What an unfortunate goal. Is it going to happen again? That's more like it. Just pass out of the defence. They're not that pressing, are they? Don't just blast it, Krapikas. Give it to someone. Oh, shit. It is not going well. I think I could potentially switch that formation. Especially with Campazano on the pitch. I might even do it after this highlight. Things are going so badly. Oh, God. Yeah. And every time we've gone forwards as well, Panico looks completely unprepared to be by himself. Also, Itov is playing crap. And he's not... At that age, he's not the kind of player I think I can kind of inspire back into playing well. I'm really missing Rolando, wing back, and also just full back in general. But yeah, Dankowski can do the job. Oof. We're playing Papetti at right back, so how desperate I've been, because it's better than Dankowski. Probably Dankowski, to be honest. Let's go cautious, and let's not have Dankowski as a complete wing back, just a normal wing back. It's because Picard likes to really push forward, so he's set as a complete wing back. It does feel like this might be an absolute hammering from Lazio, unfortunately. Oof, thank God I didn't let that in. Again, I don't know how Krapikas is having a 7.5. We're losing 3-0. Oh, Christ. It is not going well. I guess he's faced 11 shots on target. Oh, I saw that going in. As soon as that pass went across from Ricci, I saw that going in. I don't know why. Oh, Christ. No, I want Panico and advance forward. Not that it's going to matter at this point. Let's just go defensive for this half. I'm going to give them absolute... I'm going to scream at them at half time. Maybe I'll throw the ball. There we go. It's half time. Alright, let's get the ball out. They did not respond well. So, some of the players responded well, but very few. Let's pump some players. Yeah, and let's criticise Campazano. I'm not happy with your performance specifically. I think I've already done Corbo, yeah. That'll do us. I think we kind of resurrected a good team talk out of that. Corbo is not in a good mood, but I can potentially just take him off. I mean, to be honest, it might be good to rest some players because this is like an absolute shit show of a game. Oh, good save. Or was it for Petty who blocked it? Yeah, we're not getting a look in. I'm going to bring Corvo. I've not played Vitic much lately, so I'd like to give him a game, really, even if it is a game where we get absolutely hammered by Lazio. I hate to see the Fash win him. Ah, Christ. Yeah, we've had this like crazy schedule as well and a lot of injuries, and as a result we've just not been able to play a first team at all. I don't know how we snuck some of those wins and that draw against Atalanta. Who should I bring off with my last sub? I'll wait a bit longer actually, I don't want to go out to 10 men. But I need to keep these players fit for the next game. We've got Milan next, and then we've got Juve in a week, so... Oh, that was close. Fuck's sake. We're looking at losing 7-0 in this fucking game. I think bringing up a centre midfielder might increase our chances of not losing 7-0 as well. God, Campazano had an absolute nightmare of a game. Do I want to rest Bagnoli? Is it Crociata who just came back from injury? Or is it the other guy? You know what? Let's play Zeroual somewhere. It'll be his debut. He's very young though. I don't know if I want to. Oh, it's Casata who has an injury. Shouldn't bring him on really. Yeah, I should rest Crociata. Let's bring Dele on. No, let's bring Zeroual on. Fuck it. Yeah, and let's defend with him. Just enjoy your debut, kid. Getting hammered by Lazio. Christ, it doesn't make for great viewing. I just want this game to end now. I was hoping we might. After that run of form in the first 3 games, I was hoping we would have like a good tale to tell against Lazio game. But now I'm just hoping we don't lose by more than 4. I think I'm kind of lucky not to concede 6 or 7 this game. They hit the post a few times. Shit, there's the 5th. I can play for offside. It's near to VAR maybe. Yeah, they're checking. Can it be 4 or 5? Yes, only 4. But yeah, we're really like, I'd smashed out the season. There might be some horror show defeats. And I think in the videos I'm probably going to focus on the relegation battle games like Spal and Pordenone. I can't believe Pordenone came up in the end. That's such a small club. Oh, we're going to get a goal. Sneaky last minute goal. Nope, straight to the keeper. I think that was our first shot on target. It was our first shot on target. But yeah, so I'll probably focus on showing those games because at least we'll be able to play some free-flowing football and not what we've just done for the last 5 or so minutes. Parking the buzz. I hope we don't concede 3 or 4 more. Although I found historically that's been quite a good tactic against Juve. Maybe they play quite slowly, I don't know. Oh no, don't get the 5th goal. Oh, fuck's sake, it was like a carbon copy of the other goal as well. Well, they disallowed her anyway. It's a good goal. They've scored some beautiful goals, and they've missed some easy ones as well. Oh my god, when will the highlights end? Come on. Get my boys out of their misery. Steffel, who was really good last season, he's become complacent, I think, because he played too many games and was too successful. And maybe the interest, I don't know, affected it, but maybe it's this press. They really press us hard, Lazio do. Every time you get the ball, putting pressure on you. Maybe we haven't quite got the decisions and speed to... Oh, is this going to be our... Yes, Adibe! A consolation goal. There's our first goal in the Serie A on the stream there as well. Not in the greatest of circumstances. I wish I'd have shown that Atalanta game. I screamed quite a bit. Well, not screamed. I was pretty excited when we scored a 96-minute equaliser against Atalanta in the second game of the league. When we beat Sampdoria, so I was pretty excited. I did not think we were going to get many points from those first few games. I always forget Sampdoria are not very good because I had a very long San Marino save many years ago and Sampdoria became a title contender. So I always think of them as being like a top 4 team, but they're like 15th normally. Yeah, well, so that was shit. We got absolutely hammered. I'm going to tell the boys... Far from pleased with that result. Tell Sadive was unlucky and tell Krapikas was unlucky, but wasn't much we could do. I think we got outclassed and we played badly, so hence the potential 7-0 drubbing that didn't quite happen. But yeah, so stay tuned for more games in the Serie A. We've started off very well, but that game didn't exactly give us much confidence in our future results. So I'll see you again for the next video. This was episode 18, I think. I said at the beginning anyway. Please subscribe if you want to follow the story and like the video. And have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.